Breaking Mzansi insider reports. A recent update about Michael Sandlana's life in prison has sparked widespread debate, intense discussions, and growing sympathy across South Africa. Many people are asking the same question: is Sandlana truly coping with the challenges of incarceration, or is the emotional and psychological pressure starting to take its toll? According to sources close to the situation, the latest developments reveal the difficult reality of prison life, especially for high-profile inmates who are constantly under public scrutiny. While some observers believe Sandlana is showing signs of struggling with the isolation, strict routines, and psychological demands of life behind bars, others argue that this is a natural part of the justice system doing its job. The conversation around Sandlana's condition has quickly gained traction on social media, with supporters expressing concern for his well-being and critics emphasizing accountability and the rule of law. Beyond the immediate debate about his personal experience, this situation has also brought broader issues to light. How do South Africa's prisons handle high-profile inmates? What are the conditions like, and how does incarceration impact mental health? Experts and commentators suggest that high-profile cases like Sandlana's often reveal the strain of incarceration that many ordinary inmates also face, yet the public tends to focus more intensely on individuals who attract media attention. This has sparked discussions about transparency, fairness, and the need for a balanced approach that protects both public safety and the human dignity of prisoners. As the debate continues, the situation has highlighted the delicate balance between justice, accountability, and compassion. How the public perceives Sandlana's experience may have lasting effects not only on his case but also on broader discussions about criminal justice reform in South Africa. While the justice system serves its purpose, there's no denying that incarceration comes with a heavy emotional and psychological cost. Sources suggest that Michael Sandlana is not immune to this reality. Friends and associates report that the isolation, strict routines, and constant scrutiny have placed significant stress on him, sparking discussions about mental health and emotional resilience in prison. High-profile inmates like Sandlana often face a unique set of challenges. Unlike ordinary prisoners, their every move is watched, analyzed, and debated across media platforms and social networks. Every update, whether about health, behavior, or interactions with prison staff, becomes a matter of public interest, increasing pressure that can make adjustment even harder. This latest update has drawn attention to broader questions about prison conditions in South Africa. Are inmates receiving the support they need to cope with life behind bars? How are high-profile figures affected differently compared to the general prison population? These are questions that continue to fuel debates online and in political circles. Supporters of Sandlana have expressed growing sympathy, emphasizing the human side of incarceration and calling for empathy in how the public perceives prisoners. Critics, however, remain focused on accountability and justice, arguing that personal struggles cannot override the rule of law. This tension captures the heart of the national debate, balancing compassion with the principles of justice. As this story unfolds, it's clear that Sandlana's prison experience is more than an individual case. It has become a reflection of societal concerns, from mental health and prison conditions to the power of public opinion and the responsibilities of the justice system. The coming days and weeks will likely reveal more about how Sandlana is coping and how his situation influences discussions about prison reform, mental health awareness, and the treatment. The latest updates on Michael Sandlana have not stayed behind closed doors. They have ignited a storm of discussion across social media platforms, news outlets, and political circles. Citizens, commentators, and journalists are weighing in, sharing opinions that range from deep sympathy to sharp criticism. Supporters express concern over the emotional and psychological strain Sandlana may be facing, highlighting the human side of incarceration. Many argue that his experience reflects broader issues within the prison system, such as inadequate mental health support and the harsh realities of life behind bars. Hashtags and trending posts have amplified these conversations, turning Sandlana's story into a topic of national interest. On the other side, critics maintain that the justice system must operate without favoritism, emphasizing that accountability cannot be compromised. For them, discussions about emotional struggles or coping mechanisms cannot overshadow the gravity of legal consequences. This tension mirrors the larger debate in South Africa: how should society balance justice, public interest, and empathy for those serving sentences? Political commentators are also watching closely, noting that high-profile cases like San Lana's often influence public perception of the justice system. Every report, update, or leaked detail becomes a talking point, shaping opinions about transparency, fairness, and the integrity of legal processes. Ultimately, Michael Sandlana's prison update is more than a personal story. It has become a national conversation about incarceration, mental health, and accountability. It raises challenging questions: how should society treat inmates? What reforms are needed to improve prison conditions? And how do high-profile cases shape public trust in the justice system? As this story continues to unfold, the eyes of South Africa remain on San Lana, while debates rage across every corner of social media and political discourse.